Hello everybody, I am Jess and Tarot and welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy that you are here and I would just want to thank you for all your support and for subscribing to my channel and for helping me to get 100 subscribers. I'm so thankful. I know that it's not much maybe for some, but yeah, I just started this channel like last year and yeah, it has been growing slowly but steadily, and I'm so grateful for all of your support. So today I have another pick a card reading for you, and today's question is about, am I on the right path? So with the year 2020 rolling in, I believe that a lot of us probably have been asking whether I'm in the right career path or love journey, because it's already 2020, another decade has started, and so I'm wondering. I just think that a lot of you probably wonder why I am still here, maybe, or why I am here. What the next decade has in store for me. So we have four choices here. These are the Divine Doors Oracle, and because we are talking about whether we are in the right path, so I want you to choose between door or path number 1, 2, 3, or 4. You can pause the video now and meditate to see which door or which path resonate most with you. And as usual, I will start by reading pile number 1 or door number 1. Okay, so your tarot cards, these 3 tarot cards will tell you whether you are on the right path, and the oracle cards will give you more information about the answer given by the tarot cards. So let's see what we have in tarot. We have 10 of Wands. We have 9 of Cups. That looks good. And we have the Lovers, and all these cards are upright, which means positive. So pile number 1, if you have been asking whether you are on the right path, be it a career path or something else, or a life journey, I say that you are in the right path. First of all, we look at this 10 of Wands, and normally this card symbolizes heavy burdens, and also the ending of a cycle. So 10 is normally the conclusion or the ending of a cycle, and Wands represent passion or creativity. So I don't know whether this is a career or anything else, but you have begun this journey with a passion, with the Ace of Wands. And then you have been trying to build a solid foundation for your passion or for your creative endeavor, and you have been fighting for what you believe in your passion. You have been you have built a foundation, then you have tried to maintain it and to kind of maintain the momentum of your progress. And I think that you have actually succeeded, but maybe a little bit too much, because now you are like overwhelmed by projects. I think the stature of this person, for me, I think this person is very determined. Even though he has a lot of heavy burdens, he is determined to get to his destination. So I think pile number 1, you have been in this journey for quite a while. You believe in it, you defend it, you kind of swear on it, and you have been taking a lot of projects, because I think that you are a very energetic person. You are very passionate in whatever you are doing, and you kind of like you cannot stay still. And maybe you have combined with your other tasks, your other responsibilities as well. It has become too much for you. See the parched land here. It's very dry, but this person is very determined. So I say that whatever it is that you are doing, you swear on it. You swear by it. I don't know what's the right idiom, but yeah, you swear by it. So I think you still have passion in this field, but it's kind of, you have to dial down a bit, and you have to take time to enjoy yourself, to enjoy the fruits of your labor, to kind of feel satisfied with yourself. You have worked very hard, you have experienced ups and downs, but I think that when finally you get to where you want to be, which is, I don't think that it's going to be very long. Yeah, I mean, it's a heavy burden, but you are almost there. You are almost there, and I think that in no time you will be able to enjoy satisfaction, emotional reward from whatever it is that you are doing. So I don't see anything that indicates you are unhappy with this journey, with this endeavor, with this job, or whatever it is, or with a relationship. I think though that this is more like career or creative endeavor, because we don't have a couple here except this one, but the lovers also indicates a choice. So it's about choosing what is eternal. To me, this sounds like choosing something that is difficult, but something that is right for you. So okay, we see passion here, and we see temptation, but this woman looks up, looking at the angel, and we know that this is about choice. Does she want to choose a temporary passion, or does she want to choose something that is more everlasting, more spiritually fulfilling than something that is temporary, something that is mortal? So mortal or worldly. So okay, so I see two scenarios. So either you are on the right path, and you are almost there, but you have to take time to fill your cup, so to speak. So not just devote your time on passion or on work, but also give yourself some self-care and self-love, because when you are spiritually fulfilled, this will not feel like so much of a burden anymore, because you won't strive for perfection, and you will not like taking so much project, because you are afraid that you are losing opportunities if you didn't take as many projects as you have taken. So it is important. So this is a major arcana. So in order to, I think the answer is that yes, you are on the right path, but only if you take time to really consider what is the most important in your life. So don't let this passion project, this creativity, this job, whatever it is, to take away your to rob your joy. It's not like that you don't enjoy this. It's just that if you work too hard, and if you work long hours, you will be drained. See this dry land? It looks like a land that has not seen rain for quite some time. So, and cups is about water, so you need water. See the blues, the dominance of the blue color here. So you need water, you need emotional support and fulfillment. Don't take everything upon yourself. Try and ask for help. Ask your angels for help. Ask God or ask the universe for guidance, or for people to help you. And also take some time off. Please take some time off to enjoy yourself, to enjoy the fruits of your labor. Because if you don't take some time off, if you don't take time for your family, for yourself, and for self-care and self-love, then even something that you enjoy will become something like a burden or obligation for you. So don't let that passion die because you take too much, because you take more than you can chew, right? So don't bite more than you can chew, because it will backfire on you. It will backfire on your happiness. And like if you work too hard with no play, then even something that you enjoy will become unenjoyable for you, will become a burden, will become something that is draining you, your power and your spirit, draining your spirit, your energy. So yes, pile number one, just I think you are on the right path, but make sure that you remember what is most important for you. Eventually what is most important for you is not fame, is not fortune, but your family, your happiness, your health, mental, spiritual and physical health. Also, the second scenario is that you have been toiling very hard for something that you don't love anymore. So maybe you have been in this for quite a while, and maybe because you have been working, and now you forgot why you enjoyed this in the first place. You don't enjoy it anymore. It has become a burden. So yeah, it's almost the same thing, but yeah, you don't enjoy this anymore, and you kind of want to run away because you are so drained, you are so tired. And what these cards are telling you is that you need to find something that will make you feel spiritually and emotionally fulfilled, and will recharge you. It will recharge you emotionally and spiritually. Apologize guys for the noises outside. It's noises from my neighbors. So but basically I think you are on the right path for most of you. You just need some rest, and you just need to remember that work and passion is not all there is for you. It's not be all and end all for you. What is most important is that your spiritual and emotional fulfillment or happiness. So let's see your oracle cards. Okay, sorry guys, I have to wait until the noises die down. Okay, so let's see your oracle cards. The end of a tough cycle approaches, full moon in Capricorn. So yes, correct. You have been working too hard. Maybe you are trying to get whatever this project is off the ground. Maybe you are just one step closer to that fame or fortune or milestones that you have wanted to achieve for so long. And you have been toiling maybe day and night to achieve this. But remember again, you cannot run with your engine or your tank, your fuel tank half empty. You cannot run on a half empty tank. So make sure that you recharge, and remember what is important, because eventually the family relationship, the people that we love are the most important, and also your relationship with the universe. So but the end of a tough cycle approaches, so don't worry. Ask the help or guidance from the universe. If you feel like you cannot go on anymore, don't force yourself, but ask for help from your angels, because they promise that this is going to end soon and you will reap the benefit of your labor. Have faith in your dreams. Yeah, don't quit, but rest. Okay, there's a big difference between taking a break and quitting. You have been working for so long. You deserve a rest. You deserve to you deserve a break, a holiday, a vacation. I always consider this card as a self-love, self-care card. This also means that your value is not determined by your passion or your creativity or your art, but you yourself are valuable. God believes that you are valuable just as you are. So work according to your strength, and when you are depleted, please take time to enjoy yourself, and have faith that your dreams will not go anywhere. It's meant to be, okay? Yeah, we also have the Seneschal, or the Knight of Pentacles in the normal tarot deck. This is from Dreams of Gaia Tarot. So Seneschal is like the Knight of Pentacles. They are dependable, they are loyal, they devote themselves to service. So I don't know, maybe you are a Virgo, or you have Virgos in your chart. Sorry, I cannot speak. But because Virgos are loyal people, dependable people, and they are perfectionists. So maybe you are a perfectionist. That's why you take up so many projects, because you want everything to be good and perfect. And you devote yourself to what you love. So if this does not apply to you, meaning that if you work for somebody else and not for your own goals or dreams, then it's time to stop. You reconsider what makes you happy and choose that instead of devoting yourself for other people's goals or dreams. Okay, so yeah, it's a dog, it's a loyalty, dependability. You have been doing a great job, but don't overwork yourself. Okay, don't overwork yourself, and don't, if you have been prioritizing other people than yourself, then it's time to, to know that God wants you to achieve your divine purpose and not to work for uh, for people, for people's ambition, for other people's goals, but they want you to fulfill your divine purpose. So make sure you consider that before you devote your energy, your time, your strength, your youth for somebody else. Okay, and then we have three wisdom. This three dryad, yeah, I don't know, please help me spell it. This three dryad will help you navigate through your current situation. Her flute can reveal insights and answers through the sounds it makes. Okay, so if you have been going through some hard time, I think it's time, it's really big time for you to take a personal break and to kind of take time to recharge yourself, to really fill your emotional cup again, to maybe take a sabbatical leave. For example, if you are working for somebody else, take a sabbatical leave and really, really reflect on your choices in life. Like, who do you want to live this your life for? Is it for somebody else, or is it for your own happiness, your dream, your goal? Because what is on earth, people, human richness, whatever, material abundance is not forever. It's not eternal. But your divine purpose, your calling, is eternal. Apologize, guys. I have to stop the recording again to let the noise die down. And yeah, so three wisdom. I think yeah, you need to take some time out in nature. This has just come in. You need to take some time to recharge in nature, to be in touch with Mother Earth again, to be around greeneries, to ground yourself, so that you can feel refreshed and rejuvenate. And it is when you are among nature, when you are away from industrialization and civilization, that is when you can hear your guides, your spiritual guides voices the most. That's when you can hear the voices, from your heart, from your angel, from the spirit. Okay, so make sure that you retreat to nature, and like through the voices of the river, or the birds, or the wildlife, from all the voices and noises that they make. That's when you feel most calmness, that's when you feel the most peace, and that's where among the stillness you can hear the voice of your spirit guide the loudest and the clearest. Okay, and that's when you know what to do next. If you feel tired, if you feel lost, even if it's just to recharge yourself, it will make so much difference if you retreat to nature. And lastly, we have lost and found. What was once lost is about to be found thanks to the lost and found fairy. Sometimes she can help us find things we never even realized were lost. So again, I think that maybe, yeah, this is something that you are once passionate about, but now it has become some sort of obligation. This is probably for some of you. For others of you, this may be your dream, but you have become depleted in the process of realizing that dream, that you almost forgot the excitement of starting it in the first place. You have almost forgotten what is the purpose of you doing this in the first place. So by recharging yourself, going into nature and like really listening to what your spirit guide, the universe, God wants to tell you, then you will realize, you will remember the initial joy and happiness of you starting all this, and you will find the strength to start again, to continue and complete this cycle. You will find the strength and the inspiration to start again. So for example, if you have been writing novels and you are on your third novel or whatever, and like you lost some ideas, you run out of ideas because you have been too tired, you have work on that one deadline after another. Then it's time to recharge, and then you will get your mojo back. So this card is about that, getting your mojo back, finding yourself again, becoming yourself again, and then you can complete whatever it is that you want to achieve. So let's see what's the message behind this door. A distant kiss in a prayer flag. Yes, you need to pray, and you need to, I think distance here means you need to go on a vacation. I mean, really, it's very important. Okay, I wish of all wishes that you were here through sunlight and rain. I need you near. So I think this can apply to your spirit guides. You need the encouragement and support from your spirit guide. Maybe you have been working too hard and you have neglected your spirituality. So this is time for you to again draw near to the divine source, because without the divine source, without the spirit, you won't be able to complete this cycle, because human strength is limited, human energy is limited. Okay, let's see. Oh, and one more thing, it can also mean that you probably have a soulmate or a twin flame, and you are in a separation. So I think this means that okay, I understand. So let's read this word. I wish of all wishes that you were here through sunlight and rain. I need you near. So I think maybe some of you have neglected your partner, your family, in order to reach your dream. You have been working working hard to achieve your dream, that you neglect your relationship. That's why we have here, through sunlight and rain, I need you near. So yes, I'm so sorry guys, my neighbors keep speaking loudly, and these walls are not thick, so you can hear every word if you understand them. Anyway, so yes, I think you probably have neglected, some of you, not all, you probably have neglected what is most important in your life, your partner, your family, your friends, in order to achieve your dream, and it's now time to get them back, lost and found, remember? So I think this says, hang on. Oh, okay. I thought I saw the word lost and found here, but no, that was from another reading, sorry. But yeah, I think, yeah, you need to pay attention to your relationship also, because eventually love is the most important thing. It defeats, it's most important than passion, than ambition. I think you are a very ambitious person. That's why you get here. That's how you get here. But you cannot go on without the support of the people you love. So yes, you are on the right path, but you forgot something. You forgot to love yourself. You forgot people who love you, people who care for you, in the midst of all the busyness. And you have been so devoted on your goal that you have a one tunnel vision. You completely ignore everything that is going on around you. So it's time for you to reground, to reconnect with the divine source, to replenish your energy, your spiritual fulfillment, your spirituality, your emotional fulfillment, and reconnect with the people that you love, that you have probably forgotten. And yeah, have faith in your dreams. Like, have faith that they will come true with the help of the divine, and you don't have to do all the work, because a tough cycle approach is almost ends. And so don't worry, you have done more than enough. It's now time for you to focus on yourself and to choose what is most important to you, what makes you feel happy. So if you choose this pile and you are not working for your own goal but working for somebody else, then this is the sign for you to start thinking what is most important to you, what makes you happy, and focus your effort, your energy towards that. Because in the end, what is most important is that what makes you feel fulfilled. What do you want to achieve in this life? Don't waste your life for somebody else that will not care for you when you are old, okay? So that is the most important thing. Know what is most important and devote your time there. I mean, prioritize that. Prioritize yourself and prioritize the people who love you. Prioritize God, because God, the universe, is your source of energy, is your source of inspiration. So never forget that, okay? So pile number 1, I think that's clear enough. I hope this reading resonates with you. Please click like and subscribe to my channel and comment down below. And if you want a private reading, my information is in the description box. Thank you very much and have a nice day. See you in the next reading. Okay, so for those of you who choose pile number 2, I hope I don't mix them up. Okay, pile number 2. Let's see if you are on the right path. Now, this path can be anything. It can be career, it can be life path, it can be something else. Again, sorry for occasional noises outside, because I live in a narrow flat, so everything, all the noises can be heard. So these tarot cards will tell you whether you are on the right path, and these oracle cards will describe, will give you more information on the answer. Sorry, I just adjust my music so that it will, cover all the noises outside. Okay, so let's see your tarot cards. We have 4 of Wands. That's a good start. Celebration. We have Ace of Cups in reverse. And we have 8 of Wands in reverse. Okay. So, pile number 2, I think you are kind of the opposite of pile number 1. So pile number 1 is exhausted. They are very devoted to their dreams, but they kind of overdid themselves. They bite more than they can chew, and as a result, they become very drained. For you though, you have reached a plateau. Like 4 to me is a number of stability, but it can also be a number of stagnation. So you have reached a certain milestone. Yeah, you have reached a certain milestone in your career or in your relationship. Maybe this is a union between you and your divine partner. And yeah, even though this land is also parched, but you have built yourself a home, you have built yourself a stable foundation, and you have you have all the reasons to celebrate, because you have achieved something stable, something a union, a stable relationship. But that stability, I think either you have slack in your relationship, so just because you have been united, you have become one with your divine partner, or because you have reached a certain milestone, you have become complacent. So either you have become bored with your relationship because it has reached a level in which you cannot go any further, or maybe you don't feel like you need to go any further because well, for example, we are here, we are already married, I don't have to put any more effort on making you happy or something like that. So yeah, people often say that when you are still dating, you will do everything to impress the other person, you will do everything to make them happy, to prove that you are the right person for them. But once you are married and they are already yours, you have started to slack a bit. Okay, you got what I mean. So that's what I see here, because eight of wands in reverse is like delays, and ace of cups in reverse is like feeling drained, feeling empty, feeling bored. So there are patient. I see that there are patient in whatever it is that you are doing, or whatever your relationship is with your partner. But the love is almost gone, because yeah, you have become complacent, you have become bored with, like, all the passion is already gone, and now there is nothing left. So yeah, this is a red sign, a red flag for you here to really pay attention to this, because without love, love is the most important thing. Without love, your achievement, your milestone, your stable relationship, it will, one day it will come it will come tumbling down, because you don't have love as the glue that as the glue that bind the foundation together. So again, like in pile number 1, you see the dry land here. So it's all patient, it's all the fire energy, but no water energy. So if you are familiar with tarot, and you know the temperance card, you see that the temperance mix fire and water. So that's what you must do. Patience is important, but so is love, so is peace, so is calmness. So you need that. That is one thing that is seriously lacking from your relationship, or from whatever it is that you are trying to build. So let's see your oracle cards. Okay, we have hold your vision. You are good enough, and the answers you need are coming. So okay, so first of all, the answers you need are coming. This is about communication. So okay, so I have been talking about relationship, but now that I have seen these oracle cards, I see another scenario. So maybe you have reached a milestone in your career, or whatever it is, but yeah, there is some kind of delay. There is something that you want. I mean, you are successful, but there is something that you want the most, and it's being delayed. It hasn't come, and this is saying that the answers you need are coming. So don't give up. Like, hold your vision. This can be interpreted both ways. Hold your vision can mean that you should never give up on your dreams. Keep hoping. It can also mean that you need to stop and, like, reassess, make some reassessment on what is it that you want to achieve. So if you have been building a business and it has been successful, but it lacks empathy, it lacks affection, it lacks love. So love, affection, and empathy, there and emotion, those are the things that is lacking in whatever it is that you are going through right now, whether it's relationship or whether it's project. There is no love there. There is no emotion, no affection, no warmth. It's all just, ambition, creative ambition, but no love. And so you need to reassess what you need to reassess whether this is good for your relationship or your project or your job or your patient. If you have no love for it, or if you cannot give if you cannot evoke the feeling of love, if you cannot evoke empathy and feeling of joy, emotion, and if you cannot evoke the emotion in your for example, if you have YouTube channel and everything is great and the your videos are very pleasing, but there is a lack of emotion or empathy in it, like it cannot make people feel touched, it cannot make people feel related to what you are saying, then it's useless. So this card says you are good enough. So I think you should aim for heart rather than perfection. So if you have you ever read movie reviews that say, oh, this movie lacks is perfect, aesthetically or artistically pleasing, but it lacks heart. That's what I mean here. So I don't know if you have seen the recent what do you call, the re-release of the Lion King movie. Not re-release, but remake, sorry, that's the word I was trying to, the remake of the Lion King movie. So the first Lion King was animated. It was a cartoon. It was two-dimensional animation, and the remake is a 3D animation. So it's more alive, it's more realistic. But a lot of critics have said that the movie lacks heart. So it lacks the warmth, the emotion, the humor of the first of the original movie. So if this is a relationship, or whether this is a relationship or a project or a YouTube channel or a book or whatever, it's lacking heart, it's lacking warmth, it's lacking something that touch your heart and that melts your heart, that make people able to relate to what you are going through. So I think there has been lack of communication and lack of love, lack of empathy. I don't know what you are doing here, or whether it's relationship or a project, but you should engage more with your viewers, or your readers, or your target market, target audience. You should engage more with them, communicate with them more, make them feel make your content feel relatable to them. Or if you are in a relationship, you have to reignite the spark of love in your partner's heart. You have to go on a second honeymoon, for example. Maybe you are in your 25th marriage anniversary, but the love has dimmed. You have to make them feel love. You have to make them understand that they are good enough. And again, you should aim for empathy, for heart, for emotion, rather than perfection. So perfection is not always good. What is most important is that you have love and you exude love in whatever you are doing, and in your relationship. So I hope you understand what I'm trying to say here. The message come to me like one by one. Okay, so let's see your other oracle cards. We see we have find balance. So did I say that did I talk about the temperance card earlier, how you should mix fire and water, patience and love and empathy? Yeah. So this is it. Find balance. Find the balance between your work, rest, and playtime, and you will have more energy, harmony, and productivity in your life. Take a power nap. So I think this is this can actually apply to pile number 1 as well. But find balance is like focus less on making this perfect and rather focus more on maintaining the love that becomes the heart of your relationship or whatever it is that you are doing. Okay, it's like you need to remember that spirituality and emotional fulfillment and the relationship is more important than anything else. Okay, love is more important than anything else. So try to find balance between work and life, love, work and life, work and play. Don't just strive for perfection, because you can be flawed, but as long as you have love, you lack nothing. As long as you have love, you will always be loved, and you will always be able to engage more with your target market, your target audience, whatever. You will be like, if your communication has love, then you will be like more than those who only aim for perfection. Okay, shine from within. Looks are only skin deep. See, maybe you have been trying to maintain an appearance in your relationship, or maybe you have been trying so hard to make your website, your YouTube channel look great and amazing, but in the end, if it doesn't have love, if it doesn't have heart, just like that, I don't mean to throw a shade to the remake of The Lion King, but I'm just using the example of what the critics say about the movie. So like the critics say about the remake of The Lion King, it looks perfect, it looks beautiful, the animation is flawless, but it doesn't touch you the way the original movie does. So yeah, that's an example. Aim for love, not for perfection. So again, shine from within. Looks are only skin deep. True beauty shines from within, and it's time for you to shine. This is time for self-acceptance and for revealing your true beauty. So again, if you have been trying to be seen by the world, if you have been trying to be famous, okay, another example comes to mind. If, say, you are a singer and you sing other people's song, so composers make song for you, it's not going to be the same compared to when you make music for yourself. Because when you write a song by yourself, when you sing your own song, maybe it's not going to become a hit, but people can feel your emotion. They can feel you through the lyrics. Okay, so you can ask famous composers to compose songs for you, and they probably will become a hit, but they are not going to be everlasting because it doesn't come from your heart. So maybe you have created something, but it doesn't come from your heart. It comes from the desire to be famous. So if you another example is if you write a book, a novel, and you try to follow a trend because you want your work to gain the same fame or acknowledgement as other writers, then I don't think that book will have such a good quality, because you don't write them from your own heart and your own experience. Okay, so yeah, you have to consider that whatever it is that you do it out of love, not out of desire or ambition to be famous. And then we have your, yeah, you have the Emperor and the Four of Pentacles. So 4 4, this is Four of Pentacles. So this man, oh sorry, I knocked my camera. This man looks like he is trying to hold this building with all of his might, and he is injured. Like you see all the cracks, all the wounds on his arms. He's trying to hold it up he's trying to hold it together. Maybe you have been trying to maintain your status. You have been trying to maintain an appearance. See, looks are only skin deep. You have been trying to maintain an appearance. Maybe you have been trying to hold on to a job that you don't love. This has just come in. You have been trying to hold on to a job that you don't love just because it gives you status, it gives you fame, it is prestigious, but you know, you don't love it, and it makes you feel so unmotivated. And yeah, this Emperor is like authority. So maybe there is a father figure that wants you to maintain all this status, maybe for family, for legacy, or for something. Or this can also be your energy. You are trying to hold it up together, but you don't love what you are doing. So it's time for you to really consider what makes you happy. I'm just trying to see if I mix the cards. No, I don't think so. Yeah. So you have been trying to maintain an appearance. You have been trying to maintain a legacy. You have been probably you probably want your marriage to be seen by people as a long-lasting, perfect marriage. You probably have been trying to sell your books as books that follows the trend, but you are not following your heart. You are not happy with what you are doing. You are not happy in your marriage. You don't communicate well with your partner. Maybe you create books you write books just because you want to be famous. You want to follow the trend. So it's time for you to reassess everything and to find a balance between practicality, between patience, and love. Love is the most important thing. And remember that whatever it is that you create, whatever it is that you are trying to build or maintain, if it doesn't come from your heart, from your deepest, from the bottom of your heart, then it's not going to last. You will find a hard time to maintain, to keep up the appearance, and it will not end well for everyone. So remember that you are good enough, that you don't have to be perfect. Everything doesn't have to be perfect, whether it's marriage or career. What is most important is that you love it. It doesn't have to be perfect. Your marriage can, you and your partner can have 100 of arguments, but as long as you talk with each other, honest with each other, empathize with each other, then it doesn't have to be a perfect picture perfect marriage. And as long as you write from your heart, it doesn't matter if your book is follows the trend or not. There will always be readers who will buy the book because they know that the book is written from your heart, from your own passion, emotion. Okay, so let's see what's the message here. Forgive and forget. A ritual cleansing of pain and lies. Arise and awaken. See a new sunrise. So I think this message is saying that maybe you try to maintain appearance, or you try to do everything to make yours for the sake of fame and fortune, because maybe in the past you come from a broken home, or you have had a difficult time in your childhood. So now you want to show people that you made it, that you have the most perfect marriage, even though maybe your parents divorced. This is just an example, but now you can successfully build your own family. Or maybe before you were poor, you were kind of being what do you call, like other people overlook you as someone who is not intelligent or something, and now you have successfully written best-selling books, for example. You just want to prove that you can, but in your attempt to prove that you can, you forgot what is most important for you in creating something, in building a family, in building a success. What is most important is that you love what you are doing and you love the people you are with. So you have to forgive and forget the pain of the past in order for you to release this perfectionism. So I think this is about maintaining an appearance of proving to everybody that you made it, that you are successful. Just release your pain, the pain from your childhood that makes you feel like you need to be you need to look successful, that you need to meet the world standard of what success is. But the real success, the real happiness comes from within, shine from within. So it's not from outward appearance. So back to the original question, are you on the right path? Maybe yes, but the way you execute it, the way you do it is wrong, totally wrong. You are climbing the wrong ladder, or maybe you climb the right ladder, but it for the wrong reason. You are doing this for the wrong reason. You have to do it out of love and not for appearance, not for legacy, not for anybody else, but yourself and your partner and your the love that you have for each other. You have to do that for yourself. Don't maintain an appearance just because you want to prove to the world that you are not what they think. You don't have to prove yourself. The universe knows. And you will be, what you create, what you build, and your relationship will be most beautiful when you do it, when you nurture it with all of your heart. It doesn't have to be perfect, but it has to come from the purest love. Okay, so pile number 2, that is your answer. I hope this makes sense to you. Okay, remember, not perfection, but what is most important is not appearance, it's not outward appearance, but it's love, what is within your heart. I hope that makes sense to you, and thank you for watching. I hope that resonates. Please give me a like and subscribe to my channel. And if you want private reading, the link is in the description box below. Thank you very much, and see you in the next video. Bye. Okay, moving on to pile number 3. Are you on the right path? So let's see your tarot cards first. We have 4 of Swords. We have the Magician. And we have the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, pile number 3, I think you know what path you want to go to, but you are not sure whether you can do it. That's why you procrastinate. Like, you have been forever in this energy of let me think about it. I'm so tired. I cannot I cannot bear to even think about doing all this stuff. Yeah, you feel like maybe you have started something, but it kind of lackluster. You probably have mediocre results because you don't believe in yourself. Queen of Pentacles is someone who she is the type of person who can make do with what she has and turn it into something that has more value than what it is originally. So she's the type of person who can, for example, make a treasure from trash. That's what I see. That's how I see the Queen of Pentacles, making treasure from trash. And you have the ability to make treasure from trash. I mean, you can turn something that probably other people will overlook, whether it's a skill, whether it's a thing, whether it's anything. You can turn it into treasure. You can turn people or thing or failed relationship or a skill that people overlook into something that is very valuable, but you don't believe in yourself, in your capability of doing it. Yeah, I think this because Magician is a major arcana card, so I think you do have the power. You probably maybe you are a life path number 1 or 4, but either way you are very powerful. You have potential, but you don't see it, and because you don't believe in yourself, that's why the result of your effort reflects your inability to believe in yourself. It reflects your lack of confidence. If you know this phrase, fake it until you make it, I think sometimes when you are very confident, people can be convinced to believe that you really know what you are saying or what you are doing, even though maybe you have not really mastered whatever that skill, whatever knowledge that you speak. But if you speak with confidence, people will believe you. And if you have a lot of things, a lot of potential, but you don't show it, but instead, you kind of withdraw yourself and you hide your light, then, people won't believe it. People won't see it. So let's see your oracle cards. Nothing is yet set in stone. A fiery climax approaches. Let's see the other two. Wait for winter. Okay, so so this can either mean that you haven't you lack confidence, but you lack a plan of some sort. So I see a few scenarios. Either you lack confidence, you have so much potential, but you lack confidence, or you lack some plan. You lack the practical plan to apply your skills. I mean, you have the skills, but you don't have strategy, especially financial strategy to manifest what is it that you have in mind. Maybe you have grand visions. Maybe you have something great in your mind, an idea that you want to manifest, but you lack the material plan. You lack the practical and strategic plan to do it, because Queen of Pentacles is someone who is very, very practical, who is good with money. So maybe that's your biggest block. And that's why you have been, procrastinating, because maybe you lack the money, maybe you lack the means, maybe you don't have a plan or a strategy in mind. You just have the vision and that's it. But these say that something will come, something good will come. So if you have already put in the work, if you have not procrastinate, and you have put in the work, then you will soon see some result. And this says wait for winter. During the colder during the colder months, the fairy Queen of Winter will help you manifest your most heartfelt wishes, as long as your intentions are for the highest good of all. So yeah, I think maybe some of you lack confidence, some of you lack plans to manifest your dream into reality. And others of you, maybe you have put in the work, but you have not seen any result. And it's telling, the universe is telling you that you have to wait for winter. So nothing is yet set in stone, so things can still change. Things are still in the works behind the scene. So all you can do, all you have to do is to wait. This is for some of you. So if you have put in the work and you have not seen result, just wait patiently because a fiery climax approaches. And yeah, you need to wait for winter. So maybe in the winter months you can begin to see the results of your labor. But if you have not been confident enough, then it's time for you to start. It's time for you to get your butt off and start moving. Let's see what's the next. Okay, we have manifestation. So yeah, you have been trying to manifest something. That is for sure. Be very honest and clear about what you want to manifest, what you wish to manifest in your life. Now write it down on paper. Manifestation step 1. So yeah, okay, so most of you have huge dreams, but you are not sure how to achieve it. That's why you have been procrastinating. But I think soon the clarity will come to you. There will be an opportunity or something that will open the door for you to start doing whatever it is that you want. But for now, while you are waiting for this opportunity to arise, you need to start writing your goals. Like write it on paper. That is step 1 for manifestation. And probably you can start calculating your how much money do you have, how much money do you need to spend to make this dream a reality. Like start planning while you wait for the opportunity to come, while you wait for the right moment to launch whatever it is that you want to achieve. And we have the Knight of Air or Knight of Swords. So again, this is a very wintry card. See how they look alike. So this is, to me, is like a message. This owl reminds me of the snow owl, the Harry Potter's owl. An owl. Why did I say owl? Owl, sorry. An owl is a bringer of message, at least in the Harry Potter's world. So maybe there is going to be a message coming toward you soon, because this is the Knight of Swords. And Knight of Swords symbolize fast communication, fast movement. It can also symbolize a hasty movement. So if you have not been planning your vision well, then and like you don't have a plan, but you are being hasty, then it's not going to work, obviously. But if you have been, waiting for the moment, you have prepared yourself, but you are still waiting for that one right moment for you to start manifesting what is it that you have in mind, then a news will soon come to you that you have been waiting for to start something new. So yeah, this is either about you needing to put some practical plan, to put together some practical plan to manifest your desire, because you obviously have it all, or you need to wait for the right time, wait for winter. Maybe for most of you, you need to wait for some door to open, some fiery climax, in order for you to to be in the right momentum to start doing whatever you have in mind. So let's see your Divine Door Oracle. Distant dream. Okay, so I think you have a very, very big dream, because we have a Magician here. You know what you can achieve. Some of you may lack confidence, some of you may lack some practical plans, some of you are just waiting for the right time. But you do have grand vision. So that's why we have distant dream. That's why you need to plan thoroughly. That's why you need to wait for the right moment, because it's not a small dream and it may scare some. The distant calls your heart to roam free. As you dare dream it, so must it be. So as above, so below. Start manifesting. If you have been manifesting, if you have been planning, and but you feel like it's not the right time, then just listen to your intuition. See, this card speaks to me like intuition, like listening to the waves. Listen, mutable moon is like things can still change. So wait for the right moment before you jump, okay? And make sure that you have the practical plans, like foolproof, not foolproof, but don't put your eggs all in one basket, So make plan A, B, C for if things don't work, or just devote your skill, your ability to manifest this dream. Wait for the right time, make some practical plans, and most importantly, believe in your power, believe in yourself. So for pile number 3, I think you are on the right path, definitely, with this magician here. You just need some more time to prepare yourself. So wait for winter. You need some time to prepare for yourself, and then something will come that will help you to manifest this thing. If you feel like you are not confident enough, then wait for winter means that you will eventually be ready. And I think you will be ready financially, because this is the Queen of Pentacles. Or if you are not ready mentally, then you have to wait until that moment. There will be a moment in which you feel like, okay, there is no other way. I just have to got this out. I just have to show it to the world. Otherwise, it will not come to fruition, and then you will just do it. You will just jump and do it. So there is some waiting thing going on. There needs to be some planning, but you are almost ready. You are almost ready and good to go, because this is and don't feel bad about yourself. If you have big dreams, it's normal for you to have jitters, to procrastinate a bit, because you need to make sure that you are mentally and physically ready to manifest this dream. But start to take that first step, okay? Don't just sit there doing nothing, but start taking the first step. Start planning, start doing anything while you wait, so that when the time comes, you are ready to just show what you got, okay? So pile number 3, that is your reading. So yes, you are on the right path, but you need plans and timing. But just keep going, because you are on the right path. Thank you very much for watching, and please give me a like and subscribe to my channel. And if you want a private reading, the link is in the description box below. Thank you, and see you in the next reading. Bye. Okay, last but not least, door number 4. Are you on the right path? So let's see your tarot cards. These cards will tell you whether you are on the right path, and the oracle cards will give you more information about the answer. So we have 4 of Cups in reverse. Knight of Swords in reverse. Oh dear. And Star in reverse. Okay. Okay, pile number 4, I think, I think the universe has offered you something that can potentially make you happy, but you are not seeing it. Either that, or you are in a healing process. So maybe you have been kind of Knight of Swords is normally someone who is very confident, and actually very overconfident. very blunt as well, and they know where they are going and what they want, and they are not ashamed to like speak it out, like saying what they have in mind, and doing things like in a haste. But if it's reverse, it means that you are not sure about yourself, you lack confidence, and you just feel like you have lost your steam. Yeah, star in reverse, it means that you feel uninspired, you feel drained, you feel bored. But the Four of Cups in reverse means that you are coming out of it. So maybe you have started seeing what the universe is offering you that will get you out of this. Or maybe, okay, it could be either that you are coming out of this uninspired energy, or you have settled for second best. Yeah, you have settled for second best. So you are not happy anymore in where you are, but you don't feel any motivation to do anything else. So you are stuck basically. Yeah, you are stuck. You are stuck. You are you have lost your motivation. You feel uninspired. You feel like life has no meaning at all for you, and you have settled with that. It's like the energy of I am okay with not being happy. And sometimes it's a good thing. It means that you are in the present moment and you have no expectation, but this is like something that is not very good, very positive actually. Like you accept life as it is, and even though you are not very happy, you just go through it. Like, yeah. So let's see your oracle cards to clarify this. Conclusions are within reach. So something is about to end. Something is ending. This energy is ending soon. And I think that there will be a divine intervention that will, help you end this very, very stuck, very heavy cycle. A time to give rather than take. Okay. I think it means that it's time for you to give, to take action rather than just accept whatever is being offered to you. Like just rather than settling for second best, like taking, just stay in your comfort zone. It's time for you to take action. It's time for you to take a risk. I think that's what this card means. It's not the time anymore to play it safe. Life energy, see? Okay. The happy fairy of sunshine bring lots of life, giving energy. She reminds you to shine your light and to reveal anything in the shadows that needs to be healed. Okay, so I think you have been staying in this energy, feeling unmotivated, settling for second best because there is a wound in you that needs to be healed. Maybe you have been, maybe before you have tried something and you fail big time, and it traumatized you and you don't want to try anymore. You would rather stay in this boring, mundane, uninspired energy rather than, taking risks, rather than trying something exciting, something new, because you don't want to be hurt again. Yeah, you have been hurt before. That's why it's saying here a time to give rather than take. It's time for you to be vulnerable, to not be afraid to make mistakes, so to speak. You also have solitude. Think of being alone as meaning you are all one and in total harmony with everything. The greatest treasures are those that wait silently during your quiet time. I think this means that you need some time alone to reflect on your life and to receive that healing moment, that healing energy from the universe. Yeah, you have to believe that you are whole, that with your, even with your imperfection, you are perfect in God's eyes. You are perfect in the you are precious, you are valuable, you lack nothing. And maybe when you take some time alone, you will find treasures in that. You will find answers, the answers that you seek. You will find, if you withdraw to nature, you will feel rejuvenate, refreshed. You will feel excited about life again, and maybe you will feel more inspired. So if you have been losing inspiration, it can be that, okay, another scenario is that maybe you are a creative artist, maybe you are a writer or something, and you have been feeling uninspired. You don't have any great ideas, and you just kind of, oh my God, I'm a bad writer, I will never be successful, those kind of thing. But all you need is just to retreat to nature and refresh your energy, and this feeling of this uninspired feeling will soon end. Okay, so you need some, yeah, you need some spiritual revival. You need to have your energy refilled again. I mean, you need to be refreshed spiritually. Yeah, because especially when you are an artist, you will feel more creative, more in the peak of your creativity when you feel refreshed and inspired by nature. And like, yeah, when you feel well rested, when you are at one with nature, in harmony with, yeah, see, in harmony with everything. When you are in harmony with nature, with Mother Earth, and if you have a strong spirituality, then your creativity will flows more easily. So I think what it's saying here, whether you settle with second best, whether you stay in your comfort zone, whether you have been feeling uninspired, you are being asked to seek a spiritual guidance and to retreat to nature. Because when you retreat to nature, I know that this sounds really cliche, but when you retreat to nature, when you hear the sounds of bird chirping, when you hear the sounds of the brook or river gurgling, it can inspire you in ways that other things cannot. I mean, nature is the way you feel God's presence. It's the way you feel the divine presence. And when you feel that, it will like refresh you from inside, and like it will give you the inspiration, the life energy that you need. So it is time for you to come out of your shell, to come out from this very stuck energy, and to seek retreat in nature, to play, to just relax, and like not relax as in, you know, staying at home, holding yourself up at home, but like go out. A time to give rather than take. Go out in nature, like look for your friends and visit maybe your family or friends in the countryside. It will refresh you, it will rejuvenate you. So you see, this is your yeah, this is your card. So this, when I shuffle this come out in reverse. Now this is the maiden. You see how pure she is. She plays with nature. She is one with nature. She is in harmony with nature. She even dress in nature. This to me looks like Persephone. Yeah, the Greek goddess. Persephone, the Greek goddess, who is being kidnapped by Hades. I'm sorry, I cannot. If I spell any name wrong, I'm sorry. I don't know how to spell them. Okay, but you know what I mean. But yeah, yeah, you have been in this stuck energy. You are not in harmony with the universe. So if you are asking whether you are in the right path, no, you are not. You have to reconnect with the divine, with Mother Nature. You have to meditate in nature in order for you to hear clearly what the universe wants to say to you. It's when you are in a quiet place and when you are surrounded by nature and by birds and by the forest, that is when most artists or most people get their inspiration or get their answer from the divine. You can possibly hear the message of the divine or know what you need to do when every day you just stay at home or go to work from 9 to 5 and just being on this in this monotonous routine. You need to feel inspired again. You need to feel that spark of life again. And that's why you need to be in nature, because nature is all about being alive. It's all about life. It's all sort of life, like the plants, the animals, they are living beings, and they are in their most purest state because they are created directly by the universe, by God. And so only when you are with them can you listen to the sound of the divine, because nature is a pure creation. It's not like man-made city or urbanization. It's all blocking the sound of the divine, the sound of God. So if you have been lacking inspiration, if you feel like your life is losing its theme, if you feel bored or uninspired, then retreat to nature. Take a vacation somewhere that has a natural tourist spots, and really spend time there, enjoying yourself, not expecting anything, and it will come to you. You will suddenly realize what you have been doing, and that you must get out of it, and you will know how to get yourself out of this energy. I think the universe will intervene in this case, and you don't have to do anything, but just follow just go with the flow. Anything that will happen is going to redirect you into the right path, which is to realign yourself with the divine, with God, with the universe, to finally rediscover what your life purpose is. You have been out of touch with the divine. You have been out of touch with your true self. So this maiden, she is just being herself. She is just being her pure self without she is very pure. She is like a child, a little girl. And yeah, this rabbit symbolizes purity, and fertility. So yeah, inspiration and finding yourself, these can all be found in nature. So if you feel like you have been losing yourself, you feel like you have been living like a robot, and you have lost your purpose, you don't know what you want in life anymore, you don't know what is your life purpose, then it's time for you to find yourself back to the universe, back to that divine source. And one of the most effective ways to do that is to withdraw to nature, because that is when you can hear the divine voice the most, because nature is untouched by human. And anything that is untouched by human has the energy of the creator, of God, of the divine in its most purest form. And so when you are in nature, you will feel the difference. You will feel more inspired, more rejuvenated in nature than in a man-made city. So that's what you must do in order to find out how you can get out of this. I mean, just by going to nature will get you out, will pull you out of this already. So I don't know what will happen, but the universe is going to make you do this if you don't start now. So yeah, it's time for you to be more to realign yourself with the divine and to find yourself again, to be in touch with your higher self again. So let's see what's the message behind this door. Deeper. So yeah, dig deeper, like your real self has been buried beneath all this robotic, this monotonous routine, and you cannot remember who you are, what you love to do. And yeah, you have to dig deeper. You have to really go inside yourself, like really meditate in natural places, in the forest, in order to dig out that side of you, that the natural side of you, in order to dig out your true self. Deeper. You are not finished. You are not yet done. Dig deeper and deeper. The best is to come. Hold on. Okay. So yeah, it's normal for humans to have moments like this when they forget why they are here on this earth, what they are meant to do. But it can still be fixed. Okay, so what you need to do is to find yourself again, to be yourself again. And yeah, and you really need to ask, what is it that you want to do in this life? What makes me feel happy and motivated? What makes my heart feels like it's filled to the brim? What fills my cup? What makes me feel energized? You have to find the answer, and that is through meditation. And you will not you, as long as you remain in this state, as long as you maintain this state, then you will not find the answer. So you have to break the patterns, the monotonous pattern. You have to come break out from your routines and do or try something different for once. Like maybe you can go hiking, white water rafting. You can go to, I don't know, just simply going overseas and see the sceneries, go to the mountain, going to the beach. It doesn't have to be a forest. Just natural spot, places that have not been touched by humans so much. And that's when you will be able to clear your mind and your heart from all the toxicity in your everyday life. And that's when you will remember who you truly are, what makes you feel happy, what is your passion, what is your purpose. That's when you will remember, when you restore when you are in touch again with the universe, with Mother Earth, with the divine. That's when you find yourself again, and you will remember what you are here to do, and you can switch things around. You will know what to do next. You will know what you need to do to achieve your true purpose, to stay true to yourself, to do things that really make you happy. But you have to realize what makes you happy first. And yeah, these are the steps to do that, to withdraw and like take a vacation, a long sabbatical break, and just go to natural places so that you can gain inspiration, and you can download information from the divine, from inspiration. And you can listen more to, when you go to places that are still, that are still and quiet and natural, that's when you will hear your spirit's guide voice the most, guiding you to where you should go. Okay, so pile 4, that's your reading on whether you are on the right path. So you need to redirect your course. You need to stop this cycle. You need to stop the vicious cycle, and you need to take a break and like do something different, and then you will realize what you have been missing. Okay, so thank you for watching, and please give me a like and subscribe to my channel. And if you want a private reading, the link is in the description box below. Thank you very much, and see you in my next reading. Bye everyone.